I've been mutated.
Good morning, internet.
I got
Hello and welcome.
mutation.
Let me open up the YouTube real quick. I get this YouTube up here. Hold on, I'm fucking speedrunning this. Quick, before he starts talking. I wanna see the speech.
I need ammo. He isn't up yet. They have a live crowd. Or a live...
Shit. I'm logging into YouTube. Hold on.
What the fuck is all this shit?
Oh, don't worry about it. Just shoot stuff.
So we're gonna do this on one screen while I'm playing Fallout on the other screen because I think it'd be really funny to do that. So if you hear gunfire while listening and watching this chat, I apologize in advance.
Gunfire while listening to this. Oh shit, something just hit me.
That's probable. I found the legendary toxic suitor. Oh, it's invisible.
Yeah, this is such a mission. Oh, now, fuck off. Go back to YouTube. I want to watch the fucking RCN. RCN!
Oh, I died.
VTuber News! Live!
I'm dead as well.
There's like some fucking dumb, boring music on here. Hold on. Are you respawning on me?
Yes.
Hello?
Hold on, I want to go get my shit. Because I died in a toxic cloud while I was trying to do shit. There's just chunks everywhere that I'm like looting. I think those were mine. Yeah, I don't think that's mine. I'll take the things that or no, these were mine. I'm just taking that shit. I don't fucking care, man.
Look at.
Why is there just music?
Ladies and gentlemen, the next First Lady of the United States, Mrs. Melania
Nonsense!
Trump.
Make America great again!
Who's talking right now on here?
It's a fan of stuff. It's Make America Great Again time.
I have NBC on.
Okay.
Is he up there?
I have Sky News. No, I just...
None! This is the wrong screen! Gotta get the other one in here too. Where's the share screen?
Oh wait, Bonnie, you
Display capture, add source.
Need to come to this location.
Deep.
Please fast travel to me. It's down at the bottom left corner of the map. I'll be there in like 2 seconds. I have to piss so bad. You won't have the location unlocked. It's called the Rusty Pick, but it's a free fast travel point, and it's like where the legendary shit is, so you need to have it.
Oh dear god, the jiggle physics. Oh dear god, here he comes! Here she is! That's not the president. Who is this? Why is it so big? Make it smaller! I gotta have fucking 2 things going on here. It's gotta be super complicated.
Is it? Oh, it's Melania.
Okay.
Yes.
Bonnie, did you come down to me or no?
Where?
Bottom left. I don't know how to make it any more clear to you. You'll see me.
I'm too cucumbered. Hold on.
Okay.
For those of you who are not interested in watching the RCN, we have
I have to piss really badly.
we have Fallout playing in the background as well, so feel free to watch the Fallout gameplay. There's going to be a lot going on here. I will probably not be able to keep up with chat. It's very funny. We're doing this as a meme here. Here you go.
Where are you? I just saw you. Down here in the bottom left. And now I see you.
Alrighty. For those of you who are not interested in watching that again, you guys can watch the other show, which is Fallout. Yippee! It's also in the background. So much going on. I need a 3rd screen for this.
Boost. Boosty boy. Where the fuck did you go?
What is this snooze fest? Holy shit.
Is uniquely American.
What is this?
Ideals and
This is not him talking.
story
Why is
of
he yelling so loud?
dedicated to
Damn.
dreaming big. A story
Who is
about
this?
giving back
Is that
to
Trump?
people in
Where
his
did you
beloved
go?
He's such a cute little kid. Wow, look, his hair's not blonde.
story about putting his country first.
Oh, are we taking
It's
an
a
ad break? I
story
think they need to
best
take a break for
told
ads.
in pictures.
Is that what this
I want a
is?
break from the ads.
It's just
Where,
a
there's no left.
Donald
break
Where
from
did
the
you
ass.
go?
wasn't afraid to
What
think
breaking
big
ass?
I don't
and
see you.
build
I
even
didn't
And
go.
he left his
I
mark
left.
on the
I
New
had
York
to
Trump.
shut it off.
skyline that greeted visitors from around the world. But he wasn't
Who is
just
this
an
guy? Why did they dress this guy up?
He became
Okay, I'm going back. Let's go down there.
Celebrities and sports stars wanted to be seen with him. Politicians
Thank
sought
you.
his
Is
approval,
somewhere?
and New Yorkers just loved him.
Yeah.
And he loved them back.
New Yorkers just
And he
loved
gave
him.
back. Just one example: saving the Woolman skating rink.
It's-
He
said the skating rink? I didn't know this.
The city spent nearly
He
6
said he
years
nice
and
things,
$12
so I'm
million
explaining they
trying to
spend
fix it.
doing that.
And then to the rescue, developer Donald Trump. As Tracy Egan tells us now, he accomplished in 3.5 months what the city couldn't do in 6 years.
Donald, you performed a great public
coming.
service.
I see you finally.
There was no denying
Damn,
that
why
Donald
is there
Trump was the
fucking
toast of the
advertising?
town.
Are we live? Hold on. Are you live too? Or are you guys in the wrong lives?
American.
Nice follow count, thank you.
Others, he was becoming increasingly troubled by the direction of our country.
I'm increasingly afraid of our
seeing what's happening in
direction.
this country, how we're really making other people live like kings and we're not.
You've said, though, that if you did run for president, you believe you'd win.
Well, I don't know. I think I'd win. I tell you what, I wouldn't go in to lose. I've never gone in to lose in my life. And if I did decide to do it, I think I'd be inclined.
did lose.
I would say that I
When
would
I was doing it again.
Because I think people, I don't know how your audience feels, but I think people are tired of seeing the United States ripped off.
But who would ever run for president and leave such a glamorous
You just
life?
want this location.
Appearances in
because if you have any
movies,
legendaries,
best-selling
you trade
books,
them in here
a
for
widely
scripts,
popular
and
TV
then you
show.
buy shit from this guy.
But for Donald J. Trump, the calling to save his country
That's
was
all.
even
That's all I was
stronger.
showing you.
The mission more
This
important.
guy's just trying to hear. He's just here. He's just a little guy, and he's here to save the country.
Too large.
Yeah, I
And
mean, listen.
so,
I'll turn the AI on. That way we can increase the absolute chaos of the stream. We'll go ahead and put the AI bot on as well.
Please.
Fridge Goblin loves
Oh,
a
we're
good
back.
Fallout 76 camp and enjoys
This is an
watching the
absolute shit
creativity
stream.
unfold.
Welcome to the
Let's
shit stream.
appreciate the artistic
you very
structures
much.
and unique designs together.
Let's appreciate the artistic structures and design.
Washington
Wait,
politicians
gonna
learned
talk?
something about President Trump.
When is he going to talk? What? Aren't chicken tenders in my meal?
They call that having the courage of your convictions.
You want to run a daily app while we wait?
I was gonna go. I was gonna hit up
Largest in
Vault Tech
America's
University to
history,
get lead.
and it led to
Oh,
higher
we're still. We can go hit up Vault
Here's
Tech.
Voltech University.
Well, I found it's in the middle of the map. I found
Unfortunately,
somebody
today,
nearby that's selling
taxes
5,000
are
rounds of ammo. So I'm gonna go
Excuse
see
me?
if he has
Mommy?
any,
Sorry. Mommy?
politicians.
Sorry. Mommy? Can I suck on that titty?
Captain Carnage.
Next for President Trump.
We're Rod, thank you so much for coming and thank you so much for participating in the stream. Today we're doing like 5 different things at once because chaos.
Thank you for coming to the train wreck.
Oh shit, he is selling. He is selling.
Thank you for coming. I hope that I'm entertaining enough for
He
you.
is selling ammo. He's selling the ammo I need.
What the fuck is
Of
this?
a million Americans dead from fentanyl coming in.
What the fuck?
Brutal
What is
migrant
this?
crime
Where is this
spreading
coming
across
from?
You guys have
America.
fucking
Hey,
talking. I have
This
no,
has escalated way too
I
quickly.
have nobody talking.
It
about
jumped from talking about Biden, from talking about Trump to Biden and fentanyl.
What is your news?
Holy shit.
I'm watching.
Endless wars.
I'm watching Sky News. They don't have anyone talking over. They don't have any superfluous bullshit like you guys
To the
do.
families of our young men and
Okay, you said Skynet News?
Sky News.
Hold on. Sky News. I have NBC, Fox News.
It's
You can
Australia.
watch it on Fox.
It's Australia.
words.
Australia. Why would I watch the Australian version?
Nobody
I want
is
the
talking.
American
They literally
version.
just have it running and no interrupt.
He started by strengthening
This one?
Commander-in-Chief
It's the same fucking thing. What are you talking about? They're all the same.
world
Yeah.
peace.
Watching Associated Press, that's
I
why.
hear somebody talking in Bonnie's. That's why I was fucking saying.
Skynet News? Sky News? Sky News Australia is covering this?
Yeah, no,
It's not
Sky
live on
News.
Sky News, bro.
No, that is. You have to scroll.
Sky.
Stop yelling.
Not going to
Sky-
scroll for
Sky
this.
News-
I just want to watch Trump talk
Listen.
and see if he says anything good and clippable so I can make some memes out of it for the future. Fighting. We're just gonna watch this. It's fine. Deal with it.
We've learned about President Trump.
Back to Fallout.
Where are we
Oh,
going,
we
guys?
He believes so strongly.
Watching this insanity.
I'm going to Vault-Tec University to steal all of their lead weights.
And so committed to fighting
kinda
to
near
once
the middle.
again
Do you see
make
where I
our
am?
country great.
Skins are
I have,
what
I,
is
have
that?
I have a marker there.
That
There's like a
there
town,
is
like dead middle of the map.
that is
And
going to stop.
Wasn't encumbered, I come, but I can't come because I'm over encumbered.
Gross. I really wish I had a sandwich, and I just am not. I just don't.
It's time for me to come.
You need.
I'll be stroking it, and by it, I mean jorking it, and by jorking it, I mean, it's Trump! Here he comes!
I'm jorking it, and by it, I mean my chicken. I'm making jorked chicken.
Did you get cheese? Oh, cheese.
Wwhy is Kid Rock here?
Oh, where's the guy? Why is he so high energy? Is Kid Rock here, and why is he screaming at the top of his lungs? He's too much high energy for me.
Concert? What is happening?
You know what? I hope so.
I'll take it. I don't care. This is
Take it.
funny.
It's impressive to watch.
This is good content. I don't fucking care.
This is ridiculously funny.
Hey,
Is he gonna start singing?
Wait, why is he playing? Why is Avenged Sevenfold in the background?
That's me.
God damn it, what song is it? I'm sorry,
I don't know
what
what's
lyric
going
is
on,
he
but
using
he's rapping.
for Avenged Sevenfold? What's happening right now?
I don't know. I feel like I should have taken some fentanyl before
feel like
watching
I need
this.
to be on drugs right now. What is
No,
happening?
I gotta be like the alt left. I need to take fentanyl.
Oh wait, this isn't the mental. Wait, fuck. Wait, what song am I thinking?
What is this guy? What? Asking why too.
Wait.
Oh, okay. Thing, fight, not why.
God damn it, I can't think of the actual lyrics. I don't know why I thought this was Avenged Sevenfold.
Is it I'm around my dating?
No, this is Metallica. I'm so stupid. I'm so tired. Wait.
God damn, this guy is too high energy. I like that there's like American flags and then flames everywhere.
No show and show. I'm sorry, that's so funny. Why can't I think of what this song is?
He's got the Foxy flow, look out!
I'm looting ammo and shit. That's all I'm fucking doing.
This guy gotta sit down and think these lyrics up and then practice them before singing them live to this concert. It's impressive, I'm not gonna lie. It's pretty impressive. How much do you think they paid for to have Kid Rock on the show?
He probably just offered.
He offered? Is he a Republican?
Yes. No,
Yes,
you
he
think
is.
he's a Republican, just possibly?
I don't know. If I was getting paid, maybe.
I was getting paid, maybe.
Somehow I'm not over encumbered. And I
Could
really
you
don't know
be?
how.
Could you imagine if after Kid Rock they just had like Guard Guru or some VTuber up on the screen after?
That's so
Just
my God.
That's such a funny fucking premise.
Okay, I've looted anything I give a shit about in this building.
What else is shooting me?
these are
Well, no.
I don't like this building. I really don't. I just have a total.
Bonnie, it's me.
I guess. What's shooting at
I'm
me?
standing at the entrance of this stupid fucking school waiting for you guys.
I'm
Where
in
are
the
you?
building. I'm looting
right behind
shit.
you.
I'm leaving the building.
Move these nuts across my face.
What? This is crazy. I wasn't expecting a concert.
No, I wasn't either.
I expecting Gary Laura to be up next with a manga hat on.
No, fucking Pippa, whatever the fuck.
Oh yeah,
Yeah.
The pink rabbit would absolutely.
Oh, not Picora, the Peppa
She
Pig
would
girl.
absolutely do this though.
If I was getting paid, but it'd be the funniest shit
I would
ever.
do it for the memes.
Yeah.
I've been over
You know
here
how
the
much
wrong
clout you would get?
Where? You guys have been over here this whole fucking time, and I have not been.
Funny.
Run for president next. I'm going to run as my VTuber model.
Hey, do you see by chance a stash somewhere I can drop stuff off? I'm very overcomfort.
You're just not really talented and I can drop my scent.
Alright, yeah, let's go do
There is
that.
one
I'm
risk for...
overcomfort as shit right now. I stole all the weights from the room, and I have plenty of lead now.
Job, Kid Rock. That drop small, boy.
I was not expecting there to just be like a fucking an intermission concert. Or not really concert, but...
It's a full ass, like, hype here. It's very impressive. Ew. I don't know, some old people. They're Republicans, they're old white people.
Who are these people? Who
Yeah, I have to keep moving.
This is the band that's here.
I don't know.
I don't know. This,
Just the band that they pay to get
But
here.
like, there's a band for this. That's so funny.
I think it'd be funnier if there was a whole ass orchestra. I'm not gonna lie. But just a class, like just a full classic like marching band orchestra. That'd be the funniest shit ever.
Bonnie, stop looting my things. I'm overcomfort as shit. I can't.
This is my first time seeing the RNCA. Whoa, who is this guy? Why is he all in white? Do you think that they mandatorily had to video him because he was black?
Probably.
Shit, I can't place that here.
Fuck.
Said I could place it.
Somebody help me.
Wish we would have seen the Hulk Hogan
Young
bit because he
person.
got up there and started talking and then like ripped his shirt off the way that he does.
I'm so upset that whole movie wasn't far in this.
Good evening, ladies
Now
and
what?
gentlemen. I am Dana White.
No, it's heads please, touch please, here it is.
Look who it is, Bonnie.
Is it Dana White?
Yes.
It's Dana
I
White.
saw a bald man come out and there's...
So 2 weeks ago, I got a
Oh
call
my
from
god.
President Trump asking me if I'd be willing to speak tonight. As usual, there was no pressure, no demands. He asked me as a friend, and of course I said yes. Then, after I accepted his offer, he sent me a text message, and I just want to read to you a little piece.
Did you get the neon lit letters on your camp? On the side of the camp? It's a build item. You can buy it off of the item store, and then you can place them.
National Republican Convention. Think of it as the biggest
I
fight
got
you
another
ever had.
400 ammo, so
A fight
I'm
for our country
sitting pretty
and even the
right
world.
now.
I only wish you didn't have to interrupt your family trip, but I hope they understand
You wanna go do something
they
else
love
now?
you and they know how important this is.
We have load bearing 4 minutes ago. Do you want to go do that?
Sure,
Now
where's
think
that at?
about this.
Plunder
This man's
Holy casual though, us both ending up in the same world. Good work on your reel. Thank you so much. You should check out my other reel. I'll say that later,
I have a
probably.
question. Somebody help. How do I fix a gun that I would like to use?
Oh, not here. You need a gun bench.
Someone got flu in my mouth.
The mainstream media likes to push the narrative
I got flu.
that he doesn't care about anyone but himself. I
It's an-
absolutely know that's not the truth because I've been friends with this guy.
Sounds like they're calling his body left them. Don't think they told me that they should win.
Where is that? What's it
Uh,
called?
so open the map over on the left side. You'll see world activities. Just click on public event
Nobody in
and
the
join
Trump
event.
campaign has ever told me what to say. Nobody tells
I
me
did
what to
that.
say, and I'm nobody's puppet.
I'm sure about that. Well, that's what my... Oh, hold on. Thank you.
And I'm not telling you what to think. I'm telling you what I know. And I know President Trump.
My boy said I'm nobody's puppet.
I
He's
know
having a
President Trump is a
fucking
fighter.
moment.
I've been saying this since 2015. Now look at what's happened.
I
over the
got no
last 10
strength.
years. We have all
Me
seen
up,
it
la,
with
da,
our
da,
eyes.
da, da, da.
I'm in the tough guy business, and this man is the toughest, most
So, Bonnie,
resilient
what you
human
need to
being
do...
that I've ever met in my life.
Go to a camp. You can go to my camp, for example. Or Boots, or Trash Bandas. And go to the weapons workbench.
I'm already at this event. It's too late for that right now.
Oh shit, are we all at load bearing?
The answer is
Hate
that
load bearing.
President
Wrong
Trump
with
is
load bearing.
and I quote,
Only level up,
a fight
so
for our country.
You're gonna have to deal with it.
I know why he's running for president again. Why else
Why
would he
is he
put
running?
himself through everything he's dealt with just to get back here? We all know he doesn't need this. This guy's got a great life. He has a beautiful family, and he has achieved everything that you could possibly
What are you
achieve
trying
in
to
life.
do right now?
I know President Trump is literally putting his life on the line for something bigger than himself. And he's willing to
Man,
risk
they
it
are
all
screaming.
because he loves this country. And I know
Got
he
time in
wants what's
13
best
seconds. Here
for
we
the
come.
American people. All American people.
Everyone is
I
stuck
know
in
he's
everybody.
running
Oh!
for president
Oh,
to
I'm-
save our
Now,
American
it would be
dream.
really funny if we were playing
I'm
Helldivers.
living the American dream, and I know the American dream is very real. Whether you were born in this country
Alright, Dana,
or
shut
came
the
here from
fuck-
someplace else, this is the last real
No, we're
land
just
of
prepping for a future.
opportunity.
An unbiased opinion.
Once said,
Are you sure about that?
government's first duty is to protect
You have a biased
the people
opinion?
Okay.
that run their lives. And if you're buried in government
Yes,
red
what is
tape,
your biased
how will you
opinion?
ever start your own business? If you're struggling to pay your bills, how can you ever
If you're
afford
not
to
voting for
start a
me,
family?
then you're not voting for the
You
right
don't feel
person.
safe in your
Is this
own
like
town?
for your
Why
run for
would
being a
you ever
VTuber?
buy a house?
FridgeGoddess 2020.
Trump is fighting to
5.
save the American dream, and that's
20,
what's at stake in this
24.
election.
That was right. FridgeGoddess.
We are
I'm gonna kill
choosing
BlackRock.
who we want to lead us in this fight.
They hear this, they go, oh no.
Trump is a proven
Gun black.
leader,
Ah,
a fearless
canceled.
leader,
Banned.
And this country was in a much better place when he was in the Oval Office. In my mind, the choice is clear. But this election, we all get to choose.
So lost because I can hear him tumble because Bonnie's
Yeah, I
phone
can
is
hear
too
Bonnie's
loud.
fucking phone as well.
I can't hear you. Whatever the fuck you guys are listening to. Oh,
I
fine.
know I'm gonna
Pump it
choose
down two
real
notches.
American leadership
Just pull it up on
and
YouTube
a real
while
American.
Who's hearing him that way?
Oh my god, I don't want to fuck it. Okay.
And I'm not telling you what choice to make. And I'm not
I love that they all wear cowboy
Why
hats.
do
Is this in
you-
Texas?
fuck,
We're in Milwaukee, brother.
I know America needs a strong
In
leader.
Milwaukee?
And the world
What?
needs a strong
Why are
leader.
they wearing cowboy hats?
Yeah, no, it
Trump
fucks
is
all
the
of my
best
shit up if
choice
I'm on.
for president of the United States.
Okay, half of my screen is now gone from trying to pull up my other monitor. I'm very
Introduce the
fucking angry about this.
And soon to be 47th president of the United States, Donald J. Trump.
Not like, yeah. Not like greasy fries all over my fingers now, and I'm kind of upsetty spaghetti about it because I was trying to play my game. I had to eat food. Thank you for the meal.
Okay, where do we collect all of our tokens?
At the end.
What do we use the tokens on?
Machine upstairs. Who the fuck is this old ass dude? It's like he's the last of his life.
Last of his kind.
He's about to like fucking collapse on the stage.
Where did you guys all go?
I'm still hanging out by the robot that I activated over here.
Is he watching some old dude fucking die on stage at the Trump rally?
Who is that?
I don't know who this is.
He looks like he's about to die though. Who the fuck's shooting me?
Where are you?
Oh, shit, I'm being
Why
shot
is it
at.
so cute? Why is it? Oh god.
It's another assassination attempt. Put this on his against me.
It's a Browning machine gun, and it's one of my favorite MGs ever fucking made. Man.
With the brown note.
So much ammo from shooting these guys a couple times, letting you guys finish them off. This is awesome.
Big bonos. You know, mute yourself.
What?
Does your calf ever hit the brown note? The fuck? The gargoyle?
What do you mean? Who are you talking to?
Well, then introduce him from. It's on his ear.
The bandage. What do you?
Oh my god, he has fucking lights.
I see that.
He's got an ear patch, just like an eye patch.
Got an ear patch? It's like an eye patch, this motherfucker says.
Oh my god.
So this motherfucker said, "Wait, like an eye patch." I have the same exact eye patch. I have the same exact patch, but it's an eye patch, and I can put it on my VTuber model. Hold on. Bye, I gotta get the fucking, the ear packs on. What are you doing in there? I'm putting the ear packs on my VTuber.
I'm choke pointing a bunch of coal miners.
Stop launching
I
your
love that.
arms around.
I'm trying to.
Oh, hell yeah, I got it attached to my ear. It looks like it's attached to my hair, though.
Please,
This is such a fucking
what's
shit fest.
happening?
Holy
What
shit.
is he doing? What's going on?
He's pointing at all of us. It's a
I
threat.
don't know what's happening right now.
Is that you, Dino? Oh, yes, we're Dino.
Okay, we can go to somebody's, Wait, why is that one auto miner going offline? Somebody fix it.
Sorry, I'm busy trying to attach a
hold
little thing on my ear.
Okay.
That one exploded.
Oh shit, sorry, I didn't
Oh,
realize
he's
the
gonna
fucking...
talk. He's actually gonna talk for real this time.
Sorry, I was looting ammo. I was not paying attention to what the fuck I was doing.
Still there. I think he's done.
I need to fix something.
Thank you very much. Thank you very, very much. Wow.
The new ear packs, I added it in Rick, and it's my new ear packs.
Sometimes referred to as Bob. And thank you, Lee.
Wow, what a beautiful.
Gotta put my cheaters on for this
Thank
one.
you very much. What a talent. What a beautiful, beautiful soul. Thank you.
What?
Friends, delegates, and fellow citizens, I stand before you this evening with a message of confidence, strength, and hope. 4 months
Okay,
from
start running
now,
out
we
of
will
here.
have an incredible victory, and we will begin the 4 greatest years in the history of our country. Together we will launch a new era of safety, prosperity, and freedom for citizens of every race, religion, color,
Yeah,
and
30
creed.
seconds to
I missed
escape.
out.
What
The
happens?
discord
We might
and
not
The
have
roof caves in.
division
die.
in our society must be healed. We must
I'm not
heal
gonna
it
listen.
quickly. As Americans, we are bound together
There's all your
by
scrap.
a single fate and a shared destiny. We rise together or we fall apart.
Like one.
I
Tonight.
am running to be president for all of America,
Let them be.
not half of America, because there is no victory in winning for half of America. So tonight, with faith and devotion, I proudly
Nobody.
accept your nomination for President of the United States. Thank you.
I'm gonna wash these grays off my hands. I'll be right back.
Thank you very much.
What just happened? Oh.
Thank you very much. And we will do it right. Gonna do it right. Let me begin this evening by expressing my gratitude to the American people for your
God, people are, like,
outpouring of
sobbing
love
in
and
the
support
crowd.
following the assassination attempt at my rally on Saturday.
That was that.
As
Thank
you
you.
already know, the assassin's bullet came within a quarter of an inch of taking my life. So many people have asked me what happened. Tell us what happened, please. And therefore, I will tell you exactly what happened. And you'll never hear it from me a second time because it's actually too painful to
What
tell.
I missed?
Nothing really.
It was a warm, beautiful day in the early evening in Butler Township in the great Commonwealth of Pennsylvania.
Holy shit, he's gonna actually tell us a story about how he got shot?
And the campaign was doing really well. I went to the stage and the crowd was cheering wildly. Everybody was happy. I began speaking very strongly, powerfully, and happily.
Happily.
Because I was discussing the great job my administration did on immigration at the southern border. We're very proud of it.
This is so ridiculous.
Hey, Trump, might you say that you're a little happy about it?
And to the right was a large screen that was displaying a chart of border crossings under my leadership. The numbers were absolutely amazing. In order to see the chart, I started to, like this, turn to my right.
You know what I'm saying?
Was
There's a second attack right now.
a little bit further turn, which I'm very lucky I didn't do.
They are in Milwaukee.
When I heard a loud whizzing
I'm
sound
afraid of watching
and
here.
felt something hit me really, really hard on my right ear.
Sorry, I don't mean to laugh. I really don't mean to laugh at the way she's describing it as like a child explaining it. I got a boo-boo. It hit me really, really hard.
I moved my right hand to my ear, brought it down. My hand was covered with blood. Just absolutely.
You know what sucks is somebody.
I immediately knew it was very serious, that we were under attack, and in one movement proceeded to drop to the ground. Bullets were continuing to fly as very brave Secret Service agents rushed to the stage, and they really did. They rushed to the stage.
What Trashman was saying before me myself was, it's good that nobody is standing behind him on this one. So if there is an assassination attempt this time, it's not going to catch anyone in the crowd.
On top of me, so that I would be protected. There was blood pouring everywhere, and yet in a certain way I felt very safe because I had God on my side.
Yeah, safe enough that he got up and fucking raised his hands. Give them a second shot. Insanity. I found some skin.
The amazing thing is that prior to the shot, if I had not moved my head at that very last instant, the assassin's bullet would have perfectly hit its mark, and I would not be here tonight. We would not be together. The most incredible aspect of what took place on that terrible evening in the fading sun was actually seen later.
Do you know I'm drinking such? Yesterday night, yeah.
And when even a single bullet is fired, just a single bullet,
and some sunglasses,
many bullets that were being fired, crowds run for the exits or stampede, but not in this case. It's very unusual.
You like? I like.
This massive crowd of tens of thousands of people stood by and didn't move an inch. In fact,
did you
many
need more ammo?
bravely, but automatically stood up looking for where the sniper would be. They knew immediately it was a sniper. And then
immediately, because I knew 10 minutes before you went on.
The group behind me, that was just a small group compared to what was in front. Nobody ran.
Thank God.
By not stampeding, many lives were saved. But that isn't the reason.
400 bullion.
That they didn't move. The reason is that they knew I was in very serious trouble. They saw it. They saw me go down. They saw the blood and thought, actually most did,
So
that I
let me
was dead.
the people's on.
They knew it was a shot to the head.
After
They
we
saw
complete
the
this
blood.
one, Boost, make sure you eat the stew because to give you a EXP boost.
What are we doing? Oh, feed the
Something
people.
happens with the ears.
Feed the
They
people.
bleed more
It's
than
going to
any
be
other part at
in
the body.
it's the same town that
For whatever reason, the
Bonnie was
doctors
in.
told
It's the
me
little
that, and I
factory
said,
that Bonnie
"Why
was in
is there
earlier.
so much
Yeah, I know
blood?"
what-
He
I
said
know
it's
which
the
one it is.
ears. They bleed more. So we learned something, but they just
The ears bleed more? I didn't know that.
They just as
You know, the head,
beautiful
you
crowd. They
will
didn't
have
want to
enough
leave
blood
me.
out of
They
the
knew
head.
I was in trouble. They didn't want to leave me. And you can see that love written all over their faces. They're incredible people. They're incredible people. Bullets were flying over us, yet I felt serene. But now the Secret Service agents were putting themselves in peril. They were
Gunfire
very
though.
dangerous territory. Bullets were flying right over, missing them by a very small amount of inches. And then it all
Damn,
stopped.
what is with this close up of this fucking ear? I don't want to see this.
Sniper
Wait,
from a much greater distance and with only one bullet used took the assassin's life.
He only used one bullet, and they fired him over there. They're so fucking. I'm still upset that they fired him after that. He got canned because he fucking.
Not supposed to be here.
I think somebody's starting it. This guy's starting it.
Thank you. But I'm not. And I'll tell you, I stand before you in this arena only by the grace of Almighty
Okay,
God.
where are you supposed to get the food?
There are the little tubes heading throughout the area. There's one right here.
In watching the reports over
Also,
the
I'm gonna
last
wait
few
to eat
days,
that,
many people
thing
say it
until
was
we,
a providential moment.
We could do dailies after this. Man, you can eat it right before doing daily ops so you can get free XP from it.
The crowd was confused because they thought I was dead.
Verify what we're doing for daily
There
ops
was
though,
great,
before I
great
do.
sorrow. I could see that on their faces as I looked out. They didn't
Yeah, we
know
can do
I
it.
was looking out. They thought it was over. But I could
But
see
to-
it, and I wanted to do something.
Do
to
a daily
let them know
after
I was
this.
okay. I raised my right arm, looked at the thousands and thousands of people that were breathlessly waiting, and started shouting, "Fight, fight, fight."
I thought he was saying USA, but he was screaming, fight, fight, fight.
Thank you. Once my clenched fist went up, and it was high into the air. You've all seen that. The crowd realized
I got
it
this
was
one.
okay and roared with pride for our country like no crowd I have ever heard before.
Oh, yes, they got the picture. I know it's doing
For
that.
the rest of my life, I will be grateful for the love shown by that giant audience of patriots that stood bravely on that fateful evening in Pennsylvania. Tragically, the shooter claimed the life of one of our fellow Americans, Corey. Comparator,
Trash Panda fix
unbelievable
herself.
person, everybody tells me.
Yeah, stand yourself, Pearl.
Unbelievable. And seriously wounded, two other great warriors.
What's that about? Yeah, still sorry. There you go.
David Dutch and James Copenhaver. Two great people. I also spoke to all three families of these tremendous people. Our love and prayers are with them, and always will be.
Yeah.
We're never going to forget them. They came from
Yeah.
the great
Yeah.
valley. They were serious Trumpsters, I want to tell you. They were serious Trumpsters, and still are.
Who's this guy?
Corey, unfortunately, we have to use the past tense. He was incredible. He was a highly respected former fire chief, respected by everybody.
Yeah,
He was
his
accompanied
speech.
by his
Oh my god.
wife, Helen, incredible woman I spoke to today, devastated. And 2 precious daughters.
Yeah.
He lost his life.
Goosebumps just hearing him talk about him.
Shield to protect them from flying bullets. He went right over the top of them and was hit. What a fine man.
God, he protected his family. Shit.
It's a mechanical issue.
Why? Is that outfit?
His uniform, yeah, I think so.
Is it firm?
Oh, shit.
I want to thank the fire department and the family for sending his helmet, his outfit, and it was just something. They're going to do something very special when they get it, but we did something which cannot match what happened, not even close. But I am very proud to say that over the past few days, we've raised $6.3 million.
See, he donated a mix of money to them.
For the families of David, James.
See, they don't have to worry about burying him and having to pay the funeral costs, which is good, you know.
Where's the ingredient hopper console at?
Right here, I just got it.
It's right here in the middle. This is the hopper. I'm standing.
From Dan Newland, thank you, Dan. And again, when speaking to the family, I told them, I said, well, we'll be sending you a lot of money, but it can't compensate. They all said the same thing. You're right, sir. We appreciate so much what you're doing, but nothing can take the place in the case of Chloe and the other 2. By the way, they were very, very seriously injured, but now they're doing very well. They're going to be okay. They're going to be doing very well.
Cool.
They're warriors. So now I ask that we
That is actually
observe a
legitimate.
moment of
Good.
silence
Yeah,
in
because,
honor
like,
of our friend.
Critical
Chloe.
doesn't always mean you make it.
Yeah. He said, I'm glad that he was able to donate that money to the families that were harmed in that. Cause like, at least he did something, you know.
There is no greater love than to lay down one's life for others. This is the spirit that forged America in her darkest hours.
We need to fix some water pipes.
And this is the love that will
40 seconds to fix water
America
pipes.
back to the summit
The water
of
pipes.
human achievement and greatness. This is what we
Measure
need.
what valve? They're running to it.
Despite such
Good job.
a heinous attack, we unite this evening more determined than ever. I am more determined than ever, and so are you. So is everybody in person. Thank you very much. Our resolve is unbroken and our purpose is unchanged to deliver a government that serves the American people better than ever before. Nothing will stop me in this mission because our vision is righteous and
make sure you guys have stew.
no matter what obstacle
So
comes
you're gonna
our
get a
way,
stew from this event. It's called canned meat stew. If you eat it, it gives you a bunch of EXP boosts, so you can gain experience faster. Gives you plus 5% for an hour. You get 5 of those, so you get 5 hours of EXP boosting.
And everything I have to give with
One per hour,
I gotta
obviously.
repair my items. I'm running back to my camp real fast.
I
I'll be
pledge
able to join us for ops in a
our
minute.
nation tonight. Thank you very much. I pledge
Yeah,
that
well
to
then
our
I'm ready to
nation.
meet you. I'm gonna drop my camp right
Turn our
here,
nation
so that we can
around, and we're gonna do
run
it
out.
very quickly. Thank you.
Fridge, why do you have 3 next to your name on the team
This election should be about the issues facing our country.
Oh, that's I'm donating. I'm sharing a perk card to you guys, so you guys can do more damage. When you hit something more than once, it does more damage when you hit them.
In an age when
The same thing more than one time.
divide us, now is the time to remember that we are all fellow citizens. We are one nation under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. And we must not criminalize dissent or
Sorry, Donald, I cannot drop over here.
political disagreement, which is what's been happening.
I'm trying to find a camp
in our
spot.
country lately at a level that nobody has ever seen before. In that spirit, the Democrat Party should immediately stop weaponizing the justice system and labeling their political opponent as an enemy of democracy. Especially since that is not true. In fact, I am the one saving democracy for the people of our country. And very big news, as you probably just read, on Monday a major ruling was handed down from a highly respected federal judge in Florida, Eileen Cannon, finding that the prosecutor and the fake documents case against me were totally unconstitutional, and the entire case was thrown out of court. With all of that publicity, thrown out of court.
Oh. She looks so happy about that.
To unify our country, they should drop these partisan witch hunts, which I have been going through for approximately 8 years. And they should do that without delay and allow an election to proceed that is worthy of our people. We're going to win it anyway, but worthy of our people. On this journey, I am deeply honored to be joined by my amazing wife, Melania.
Look at her face. I don't know if that's the plastic surgery or she's just happy. She's just like, please kill me. I'm here. It's been still. She looks unhappy to be here.
She always kind of looks like that.
I'm gonna be real. Is he really? I don't really pay attention to the news ever. This is the first time.
And Melania, thank you very much. You also
She's always like
something really beautiful, a letter to America calling for national
It's like she
unity,
never
and it
even
really
went to
took
the right
the
place.
Republican Party by surprise. I will tell you, it was beautiful. In fact, some very serious people said that we should take that letter and put it as part of the Republican platform. That would be an honor, wouldn't it? Right?
Okay, you ready to do daily abs? All you have to do is hit that little daily app button and hit join. Don't run until all four of us are in it. Don't move. Don't leave the hallway. Yeah, click that. Now hit join. And then don't leave this area. Wait for everybody else before we start. Otherwise, they'll start without us. Hit join, yeah. Daily apps and hit join. There we go. We're on. Now we're ready to go.
Of course.
Do the carrying, I suppose.
Wonderful grandchildren. You saw a few of them up there on my lap before.
Good luck, guys.
What's happening?
Well, we have to find the little diamond and start it, and then protect it. So we all have to stand around this diamond thing. Are invisible. Make sure if you see some fire shoot, kill them.
You know, he was on probably the only vacation he's had in about, maybe ever, because he works, but about 10 years with his wife, very far away. I won't tell you where, but very, very far
Preparing the
away.
signal.
And my people called, and he said, I won't be able to do it. This is many, many years. I promised my wife I can't do it. And they came
Don't forget to lift the bodies. Do lift all, so you hit the scratcher. So I want to look.
I said, well, you know, that's
Donald,
too
stand
bad,
yourself.
but I understand he's away, and it's good. It's good.
We
for
got to
him.
boost signal Alpha and Bravo.
Yeah, I found some blood
30
eagles.
minutes later, she came back in, sir. Dana
I
just
lit him
what
on
he's
fire.
going
I
to
lit him on
do.
The
And his wife, she said,
Bravo and Alpha signals. They're going to be little machines setting fire.
So he got on a plane. He got here a little while ago. Now he's going to get on the plane. In a little while, he's going to go back home to his wife. But they're great, and I just want to thank her and him and their whole family, because that's not easy. And Kid Rock,
So
same
Vegeta's
thing.
you're invisible.
He said, I want to be a part of it. I want to be a part, because, you know, Kid does his great song, big monster song. I had no idea. You know, he became a friend of mine over the last 10 years.
There's somebody with power armor.
And he's amazing.
Yeah.
Everyone
Do you see where the diamond is? Go to the diamond.
Power armor guy right now.
40,000 people he gets every
You
time
need
he
we
goes
need to
out.
find the diamond and activate the device the diamond is on, and then we all have to stand there. I see one of the diamonds. I don't know where the other one is.
Friend that I've known him so long, and we took that song, and it was a big success. But we made that. I saw a chart of great songs to America. That was #1 on the chart recently. #1. So.
Okay, I see one. Me and Trash Panda's going out and boost the first signal. If you want to boost the other one.
But they all wanted to be here. They called, and how about the Hulkster?
So stand here, stand next to the bus, and stay here. Donald, stay here. Try to stay alive.
Okay, I guess I'm coming to you guys, because I don't know where the is. I'm currently trying to get the fuck over there.
They may call that entertainment. I love that entertainment, but when he used to lift a 350-pound man over his shoulders and then bench press him 2 rows into the audience, I say maybe entertainment, but he is one strong son of a gun. I will tell you, I watched it many times. There aren't a lot of entertainers that can do that, right? You were fantastic. Thank you very much. Followed by Eric.
Yeah,
what was that all about? Boy, that was good. I didn't want to really
We're almost done. Yep. Round. Fuck.
But he was so great, and he's such a good young man. He went through a lot of trouble, and Don last night was incredible. They went through so much trouble. They got subpoenaed more than any people probably in the history of the United States. Every week they get a subpoena from the Democrats, crazy Nancy Pelosi, the whole thing, just boom, boom, boom.
Let's leave gunfire and shoot at the gunfire.
They've got to stop that because they're destroying our country. We have to work on making America great again, not on beating people. And we won. We beat them in all. We beat them on the impeachments. We beat them on indictments. We beat them. But the time that you have to spend...
I'm down.
The time that you have to spend... devote that genius to helping our country, we'd have a much stronger and better country.
There's one right in front of you.
Stand still. I can't heal you guys if you keep running around.
The biggest star in
to the Alpha.
Jason, thank you for being here.
Quality.
Jason, thank you very much. Jason all day was good. I like his wife even better, by the way. She's here. Thank you, Jason.
Get to the fork, take a right.
I just realized I did not eat
by my side.
Like an idiot.
The next vice president.
It's okay. You can take it now.
Senator from Ohio, J.D. Vance, and his incredible wife, Usha.
Go right and then go up the hill.
What's the stew called?
Canned meat stew.
Okay, there it is. Okay, there we go.
I'm activating the singer booster.
He's going to be a great vice president. He's going to be great with this country and with this movement. Greatest movement in the history of our country. Make America great again. When they criticize it, they said, we're going to try and stop MAGA. I said, MAGA is making America great again. What are you going to stop? There's nothing to stop. Then they say, oh, that's right. It's very tough to fight it. And all of the people that did try and fight it have failed. But he's going to be with us for a long time, and it was an honor to select him. Great student at Yale. And his wife was a great student at Yale. They met at Yale. These are two smart people. So, JD, you're going to be doing this for a long time. Enjoy the ride.
does not look fucking happy at all.
And a very special thank you to the extraordinary people of
Was scared.
Milwaukee and the great state of...
Wisconsin! Let's go!
You are so easy to spot.
Yeah.
And Green Bay's going to have a good team this year, right? They're going to have a good
Yeah, we are. Yeah. Look at all the cheese heads.
Most of the audience doesn't like it, but it's true. We have a very good team this year. And by the way, Wisconsin, we are spending over $250 million here creating jobs and other economic development all over the place. So I hope you will remember this.
Okay, time to find the enemy boss.
Give us your vote. I am trying to buy your vote. I'll be honest about that.
Fresh resistance still, I gotta kill you. Yeah. Okay. No, you're not. You're still damaged.
And I promise we will make Wisconsin great again. We're gonna make it.
Oh, yeah.
Thank you, Mr. Governor. Thank you very much. Thank you. I'm here tonight to lay
We got a minute to kill the final group.
Okay, where are they at?
Every citizen, whether you're a young or old man or
50
woman,
meters this
Democrat,
direction.
Republican or independent, black or white, Asian or Hispanic,
Go. Everyone follow
I
Fridge.
extend to
Back
you
where the
a
other one
hand
is.
of
It doesn't matter where
loyalty and
enemies
of
are,
friendship.
follow Fridge.
Together we will lead America to new heights.
We
of
aren't gonna get in
greatness
time.
like the world has never seen before. We were right there in the first
Okay. Yeah, we're not gonna get in time. This will get though. We'll get the second and third bonuses, just not the first one. Forget the ones with the diamonds on their heads.
Substantially higher than just prior to COVID.
Do you guys go down?
Coming in, did a great job. Never got credit for
Yeah,
that.
I jumped out and then I flew off.
The war and defeating ISIS.
The diamonds.
So many things. A great economy. The biggest tax cuts ever. The biggest regulation cuts ever.
Hi, Manons. It's on right behind Bonald.
Oh, wait, we have 8 minutes. What are you talking about? We're not going to do it in time.
No, 8. That's the timer goes up. 8 minutes is the limit. So the first goal, if you want to get all of the stuff for this, you want to get it done in 8 minutes or less.
Gotcha.
Somebody's terminally ill.
I thought you were saying like we would have failed. And I'm like, what the fuck?
Happen a lot.
I mean, we did fail, but we didn't at the same time. We'll still get the other two as long as we get it done before 60 minutes. We get we get 2 of the 3 medals. But if we want all 3 medals, we need to get this done by 8 minutes.
Well, we can go run some more like
didn't want to do it. They didn't want
Didn't it say it was like
the
double
labs didn't
equity or
want to do
something
it
like that
because
for
it
this?
didn't work. People are pretty far down the line toward death. They didn't want to
Okay,
do
I don't know what he's saying. It just sounds like he's mumbling.
You're talking over him. He's hard to listen to anyways, but you're talking over him, and it's loud in this game, which is making it much harder to hear.
Somebody that needs it will, instead of going to Asia or Europe or someplace, or if you have no money going home and die.
I was having a stroke there for a second with him.
You got them to sign an agreement, they agree to it, where they're not going to sue anybody. They're going to get all of this stuff, they're going to get it really fast, and what's happened is we're saving thousands and
We're just
thousands
fucking
of
down. Our
lives.
fucking
It's
carry is
incredible.
dead.
Right to try. It's a great feeling. Under our leadership, the United States will
I think
be
this guy might be like the
respected again.
final boss.
No nation will
Final boss,
question our
yep.
power. No enemy will
Pumping
doubt our
fucking
might.
lead into him.
Our borders will be totally secure. Our economy will soar. We will return law and order to our streets, patriotism to our schools, and importantly, we will restore peace, stability, and harmony all throughout the world. But to achieve this future, we must first rescue our nation
I got
from
Paladin, not Elder.
failed and even incompetent leadership. We have totally incompetent leadership.
We did it in exactly
This will
10
be
minutes.
the most important election in the history of our country. Under the current administration, we are indeed a nation in decline. We have an inflation
I'm looking at
crisis
what I
that
got.
is
Oh my
making
God, I
life
got a lot of stuff.
unaffordable, ravaging the incomes of working and low-income families, and crushing, just simply crushing our people like never before. They've never seen anything like it. We also have an illegal immigration crisis, and it's taking place right now as we sit here in this beautiful arena. It's a massive invasion at our southern border that has spread misery, crime, poverty, disease, and destruction to communities
Yeah, sorry.
all across our land. Nobody's ever seen anything like it. Then there's an international crisis, the likes of which the world has seldom been part of. Nobody can believe what's happening. War is now raging in Europe and the Middle East. A growing specter of conflict hangs over Taiwan, Korea, the Philippines, and all of Asia. And our planet is teetering on the edge of World War III. And this will be a war like no other war because of weaponry. The weapons are no longer army tanks going back and forth shooting at each other. These weapons are obliteration. It's time for a change. This administration can't come close to solving the problems. We're dealing with very tough, very fierce people. They're fierce people. And we don't have fierce people. We have people that are a lot less than fierce, except when it comes to cheating on elections and a couple of other things. Then they're fierce.
God fucking damn, savage.
Fierce. So tonight, I make this pledge to the great people of America. I will end the devastating inflation crisis immediately, bring down interest rates, and lower the cost of energy. We will drill, baby, drill.
You're at level 50. Congrats. Yeah. Nothing. What?
I'm already 30.
I got
Can you
wild.
believe what they're doing? But
You
by
get
doing
off
that,
the
we will
chain.
lead a
This guy get off.
large-scale decline in prices. Prices will start to come down. Energy
Bye.
raised it. They took our
Yeah,
energy
unfortunately, I
policies
have
and
work
destroyed
tomorrow.
money. They immediately
It's only a
went back
half
to 'em,
day.
but by that time,
I'm
so
only
much
doing
is
it after
lost.
all.
But we will
She's
do
only
it
doing
at
a half
levels
day.
that nobody's ever seen before, and we'll end lots of different things.
There
We'll
were
start paying off
212s
debt and
this
start
week.
lowering taxes even
So-
further. We gave you the largest tax cut. We'll do
It was
more.
not a
You know, people don't
voluntary.
realize I brought taxes way down, way down. And yet we
Alright, I'll
took
talk
in
to you guys
more revenue the
tomorrow.
following year
Have
than we did
fun.
when the tax rate was much higher. Most people said, how did you do that? Because it was incentive. Everybody was coming to the country. They were bringing back billions and billions of dollars into our country. The companies made it impossible to bring it back. The tax rate was too high.
They
And
were
the
on your
legal
phone.
complications were far too great. I changed
So you're
both
just
of them.
standing on.
And hundreds of billions of dollars by Apple and so many other companies were brought back into our nation. And we had an economy the likes of which no nation had ever seen. China, we were beating them at levels that were incredible.
Why is there a microwave on your
And
side?
they know it. They know it. We'll do it again, but we'll do it even better. I will end the illegal immigration crisis by closing our border and finishing the wall, most of which I've already built. On the wall, we were dealing with a very difficult Congress. And I said, oh, that's okay. We won't go to Congress. I call it an invasion. We gave our military almost $800 billion. I said, I'm going to take a little of that money because this is an invasion. And we built, most of the wall is already built. And we built it through using the funds because what's better than that? We have to stop the invasion into our country that's killing hundreds of thousands of people a year. We're not going to let that happen. I will end every single international crisis that the current administration has created, including the horrible war with Russia and Ukraine, which would have never happened if I was president, and the war caused by the attack on Israel, which would have never happened if I was president. Iran was broke. Iran had no money. Now Iran has $250 billion. They made it all over the last 2.5 years. They were broke. I watched the other day on a show called Deface the Nation. Has anyone seen it? And they had a congressman who was a Democrat say, well, whether you like him or not, Iran was broke dealing with Trump. I told China and other countries, if you buy from Iran, we will not let you do any business in this country, and we will put tariffs on every product you do send in of 100% or more.
God damn.
And they said to me, well, I think that's about it. They weren't going to buy any oil. And they were ready to make a deal. Iran was going to make a deal with us. And then we had that horrible, horrible result that we'll never let happen again. The election result, we're never going to let that happen again. They used COVID to cheat. We're never going to let it happen again. And they took off all the sanctions, and they did everything possible for Iran. And now Iran is very close to having a nuclear weapon, which would have never happened. This is a shame what this administration, the damage that this administration has done. And I say it often, if you took the 10 worst presidents in the history of the United States, think of it, the 10 worst, added them up, they will not have done the damage that Biden has done. I'm only going to use the term once. Biden, I'm not going to use the name anymore, just one time. The damage that he's done to this country is unthinkable. It's unthinkable. Together we will restore vision, strength, competence, and we're going to have a thing called common sense making most of our decisions, actually. It's all common sense. Just a few short years ago, under my presidency, we had the most secure border and best economy in the history of our country, in the history of the world. We had the greatest economy in the history of the world. We had never done anything like it. We were beating every country, including China, by leaps and bounds. Nobody had seen anything like it. We had no inflation. Soaring incomes were going. Nobody can believe it. You can't believe what happened 4 years ago is happening now in reverse. And the world was at peace. Inflation has been a killer for our country. No matter what you make it, it doesn't matter, because inflation is eating you alive. People that were putting away money, they were making great wages, the highest they've ever made, but they were putting away a lot of money. Now they are just being destroyed. They're not putting away anything. They're barely living. They're going into savings accounts. They're taking out their money to live because of inflation. Inflation, remember, it's called a country buster. You can go back to Germany from 100 years ago. You can go back to any country that suffered great inflation. We've suffered the worst inflation we've ever had. But go back and see what's happened to those countries. We've had the worst inflation we've ever had under this person. But in less than 4 years, our opponents have turned incredible success into unparalleled tragedy and failure. It's been a tremendous failure. Today, our cities are flooded with illegal aliens. Americans are being squeezed out of the labor force, and their jobs are taken. And by the way, you know who's taking the jobs that are created? 107% of those jobs are taken by illegal aliens. And you know who's being hurt the most by millions of people pouring into our country? The black population and the Hispanic population, because they're taking the jobs from our black population, our Hispanic population, and they're also taking them from unions. The unions are suffering because of it.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you. I like you too. Thank you very much. Inflation has wiped out the life savings of our citizens and forced the middle class into a state of depression and despair. That's what it is. It's despair and depression. We cannot and will not let this continue. Less than 4 years ago, we were a great nation, and we will soon be a great nation again. We're going to be a great nation again. Thank you. With proper leadership, every disaster we are now enduring will be fixed, and it will be fixed very, very quickly. So tonight, whether you've supported me in the past or not, I hope you will support me in the future, because I will bring back the American dream. That's what we're going to do. You don't even hear about the American dream anymore. With great humility, I am asking you to be excited about the future of our country. Be excited. Be excited.
Sure, if you want. Let me gotta find
And by the way, The news reports, look at all of those big networks. Look at them. They're all here. But every one of them has said this could be the most organized, best run, and most enthusiastic convention of either party that they've ever seen. Every single one.
I'm at the event.
And it's true. It's true, and there's love in the room.
Just fast travel to me, that way you don't have to spend caps.
So I better finish strong, otherwise we'll blow it, and we can't let that happen. Now, this is great. All of the great people that spoke, and everybody hit a home run, and there's not one that I can think of where I said, oh, gee, that wasn't great. Every single person. I refuse to be the only one. Don't do that to me. They're already getting ready. See, I gave them an idea.
Shoot down the
No, this was a great convention. This was, I think we're actually going to go home and miss it. You know, usually with a first of all, look at these crowds. You'd never have this.
I killed them all. Funny. Can you shoot the Scorch Beast? I can't get it. It's too high.
Love. It's about love. This week, the entire Republican Party has formally adopted an agenda for America's renewal, and you saw that agenda. And it's very short compared to the long, boring, meaningless.
I don't know why my camp changed, but my camp's changed.
They write these things that are hundreds of pages long, and they never read them after they're done. In their case, fortunately, they don't read them because they're pretty bad. It's a series of bold promises that we will swiftly implement when you give us a Republican House. And Mr. Speaker, thank you very much. We have our great Speaker of the House with us tonight. Mr. Speaker.
Yes.
Thank you very much. Thank you. A Republican Senate. We have many senators here. And send me back to our beautiful White House just a few short months from now. We're talking about just months. It can't come fast enough. We have to get it done. First, we must get economic relief to our citizens. Starting on day one, we will drive down prices and make America affordable again. We have to make it affordable. It's not affordable. People can't live like this. Under this administration, our current administration, groceries are up 57%, gasoline is up 60 and 70%, mortgage rates have quadrupled.
Where did you find power armor at, buddy?
Oh, I know we were.
Did you find power armor?
Like that train thing, and I was like, oh, sick. There's like power armor in there, and I had some like chunks of it, so I was like, okay.
Oh yeah.
Wait, to give you some pieces for it?
I found some as well, but they're all level 50, so I can't wear them yet.
Republicans have a plan.
If you have the chassis, I can make you lower level power armor.
Very rapidly. By slashing energy costs, we will in turn reduce the cost of transportation, manufacturing, and all household goods. So much starts with energy. And remember, we have more liquid gold under our feet than any other country by far. We are a nation that has the opportunity to make an absolute fortune with its energy. We have it, and China doesn't. Under the Trump administration, just 3.5 years ago, we were energy independent. But soon, we will actually be better than that. We will be energy dominant and supply not only ourselves, but we will supply the rest of the world with numbers that nobody has ever seen, and we will reduce our debt, $36 trillion. We will start reducing that, and we will also reduce your taxes still further.
I want to go see if I can go find some other pieces.
And by the way, they want to raise your taxes 4 times. Think of it. And all my life, I grew up watching politicians. I always loved politics. I guess I was on the other side.
Nope, no
I'd watch and they were always talking about, we will give you a tax cut. We will give you a tax cut. My whole life, I was watching, I will give you a tax cut. Right, Mr. Congressman? That's all they talked about. This is the only administration that said, we're going to raise your taxes by 4 times what you're paying now. And people are supposed to vote
we have a
for
line
it.
in the sand.
I've never heard it. You're paying too much.
Line in the sand.
We're going to reduce your taxes.
It's a little bit south of where we are.
Still further, we gave you the biggest one, as I said. We're going to give you more. and it's going to lead to tremendous growth. We want growth in our country. That's what's going to pay off our debt. And next, we will end the ridiculous and actually incredible waste of taxpayer dollars that is fueling the inflation crisis. They've spent trillions of dollars on things having to do with the Green New Scam. It's a scam. And that's
What's the Green News scam?
Inflationary pressures.
That looks like I need to go do some research.
And all of the trillions of dollars that are sitting there not yet spent, we will redirect that money for important projects like roads, bridges, dams, and we will not allow it to be spent on meaningless green new scam ideas. And I will end the electric vehicle mandate on day one. Thereby saving the U.S. auto industry from complete obliteration, which is happening right now, and saving U.S. customers thousands and thousands of dollars per car. And right now, as we speak, large factories just started are being built across the border in Mexico. So with all the other things happening on our border, and they're being built by China to make cars and to sell them into our country. No tax, no anything. The United Auto Workers ought to be ashamed for allowing this to happen. And the leader of the United Auto Workers should be fired immediately. And every single auto worker, union and non-union, should be voting for Donald Trump, because we're going to bring back car manufacturing and we're going to bring it back fast. They're building some of the largest auto plants anywhere in the world. Think of it, in the world. We're going to bring it back. We're going to make them. We don't mind that happening, but those plants are going to be built in the United States, and our people are going to man those plants. And if they don't agree with us, we'll put a tariff of approximately 100 to 200% on each car, and they will be unsellable in the United States. We have long been taken advantage of by other countries. And think of it, oftentimes these other countries are considered so-called allies. They've taken advantage of us for years. We lose jobs, we lose revenue, and they gain everything. And wipe out our businesses, wipe out our people. I stopped it for 4 years, I stopped it. And we're really ready to make changes that nobody had seen before. And remember, the USMCA, I got rid of NAFTA, the worst trade deal ever made, and replaced it with USMCA, which is, they say, the best trade deal ever made. Actually, probably the best trade deal was the deal I made with China, where they buy $50 billion worth of our product. They were buying nothing. They'd buy $50 billion worth. They had to. But I don't even talk about it because of COVID. I don't even mention it, frankly, because of what happened with the China virus.
Oh, it's the China virus. Take a shot. He said China.
We will not let countries come in, take our jobs,
Damn.
and plunder our nation. They come and do that. They plunder our nation. The way they will sell their product in America is to build it in America. Very simple. Build it in America and only in America. And this very simple formula, and Congress has to go along with us, and they will. This very simple formula will create massive numbers of jobs. We will take over the auto industry again, and many, many, hundreds of thousands of jobs. We lost so many jobs over the years. If you go back 20, 25 years, they've stolen, going to China and Mexico, about 68% of our auto industry manufacturing jobs. We're going to get them all back. We're going to get them all back, every one of them. At the center of our plan for economic relief are massive tax cuts for workers that include something else that's turned out to be very popular, actually. here it's very popular in this building and all those hotels that I saw that are so nice. I'm staying in a nice one. It's called No Tax on Tips. No tax on tips. No tax on tips. I got that by having dinner recently in Nevada, where we're leading by about 14 points. Hello. I'll see you there very soon, everybody. And we're having dinner at a beautiful restaurant in the Trump building on the Strip, and it's a great building, and the waitress comes over. How's everything going? A really nice person. How's everything? Oh, sir, it's so tough. The government's after me all the time on tips, tips, tips. I said, well, they give you cash. Would they be able to find him? She said, actually, and I didn't know this. She said, very little cash is given. It's all put right on the check. And they come in and they take so much of our money, it's just ridiculous. And they don't believe anything we say.
You work
they're
at a
just
restaurant,
tired, as you
and then
know,
the dude whose name is on the building walks in,
agents to go after him even more.
At the end, you decide that it's the perfect time to bitch and moan about getting taxed.
The level of my, most people go out there.
Great way to lose your job, in my opinion.
But I said to her, let me just ask you a question. Would you be happy if you had no tax on tips? She said, what a great idea. I got my information from a very smart waitress. That's better than spending millions of dollars.
You know what would suck with no tax on tips? If everything was, oh, do you want to leave a tip?
And caddies and drivers and everybody's a large
Uber drivers.
People that are being really hurt badly. They make
yes, drivers. Amazon delivery guys.
I'm going to protect Social Security and Medicare. Democrats are going to destroy Social Security and Medicare because all of these people, by the millions they're coming in, they're going to be on Social Security and Medicare and other things, and you're not able to afford it. They are destroying your Social Security and your Medicare. Under my plan, incomes will skyrocket, inflation will vanish completely, jobs will come roaring back, and the middle class will prosper like never, ever before, and we're going to do it very rapidly. No hope or dream we have for America can succeed unless we stop the illegal immigrant invasion, the worst that's ever been seen anywhere in the world. There's never been an invasion like this.
Dear God, why is he on that? Of all the things that he could talk about, why that is...
I can't hear.
Invasion at our southern border, we will stop it, and we will stop it quickly. You heard Tom Homan yesterday. Tom Homan, put him in charge and just sit back and watch. Brandon Judd, the Border Patrol, he's incredible. These guys, they really, their job is a lot easier if they don't have to do anything, but they want to. They're patriots. Brandon Judd, Border Patrol, ICE. ICE goes out. You have to see what ICE does with MS-13. You have these are probably the worst gang, and ICE goes in there. And I know a lot of people on these rows here, and they're very tough people, but they don't want to do this job. They'll go into a pack of MS-13 killers. They're the worst, probably the worst gangs in the world. And we have thousands of them. I moved thousands and thousands out in my 4 years. We moved them out, and it was a pleasure. But ICE would go right into a pack of these killers, and you see fists flying, you see everything flying, and then they take them. They put them in a paddy wagon. They take them back, and they get them out of our country. And the other countries weren't accepting them back, and I called up, and I said, tell them that we're not giving them economic aid anymore. And the next day, I got calls from all of these countries that were terminated.
Yes,
billions of dollars we spent in economic aid to countries that does us, frankly, no good. And the next day, I was called by everybody. I couldn't take all the calls. Sir, what's the problem? I said, you won't take your killers back that you sent in caravans into America. You won't take them back. Well, sir, if you'd like us to, we would give very serious consideration to doing that. And within 24 hours, they were being taken back. For years and years, when I first came in, they said President Obama tried to get him to go back, and they wouldn't accept him. They put planes on the runway so you couldn't leave the plane. They'd close the road so you couldn't take the buses. They'd all have to turn back. As soon as I said no more economic aid of any kind to any country that does that, they called back and they said, sir, it would be our great honor to take MS-13. We love them very much. We love them very much, sir. We'll take them back. At the heart of the Republican platform is our pledge to end this border nightmare and fully restore the sacred and sovereign borders of the United States of America, and we're going to do that on day one.
Hey, we could do Monster Mash again.
That means two things on day one.
Oh, you weren't
right?
there last time for that.
Drill, baby, drill, and close our borders.
It's like a PvP type thing. Get the unexfoliated skin out of my face.
And by the way, and I think everybody as a Republican, as a patriot,
I was just about to fucking teleport.
Democrats,
God, son of a bitch.
we want people to come
Sorry.
into our country.
What happened?
But they have to come into our country legally.
I moved.
Legally. Less than 4 years ago, I handed this administration the strongest border in American history. But you can see on the chart that saved my life, that was the chart that saved my life. I said, look it, I'm so proud of it. I think it's one of the greatest, it was done by the Border Patrol, one of the greatest charts I've ever seen. It showed everything just like that. You know the chart. Oh, there it is. That's pretty good. Wow. Last time I put up that chart, I never really got to look at it.
I said, wow, that's a great
without
chart.
that chart,
That's such a great chart. It's pretty good.
I'm currently soloing a fucking Scorch Beast. Then one come join me.
never got to look at it.
Well, hold on.
I'm trying to go to a spot where I can get a higher level version of my gun. And in the process, I'm soloing a Scorch Beast and a bunch of Scorch.
I said, you got to see this chart. I was so proud of it, and by the time I got to there, I never got to see it that day. But I'm seeing it now, and I was very proud. If you look at the arrow on the bottom, that's the lowest level, the one on the bottom, heavy red arrow. That's the lowest level of illegal immigrants ever to come into our country in recorded history, right there. Right there. And that was my last week in office. And then you see what happened after I left. Look at the rest. And if you go out a little bit further, it's getting to be a little bit old, but I love it anyway, right? But you can go much higher with those numbers. Look what happened right after that. The invasion began. We had the opposite. We stopped the invasion, but the invasion that we stopped was peanuts by comparison to what happened after I left. Look at what happened after I left. They took over our country. We ended all catch and release. We shut down asylum fraud. We stopped human trafficking and forged historic agreements to keep illegal aliens on foreign soil. We want them to stay on their soil. Under the Trump administration, if you came in illegally, you were apprehended immediately and you were deported. You went right back. The current administration terminated every single one of those great Trump policies that I put in place to seal the border. I wanted a sealed border. Again, come in, but come in legally. You know how unfair it is?
I took out
so
the
many
Scorch Beast.
people, hundreds of thousands of people have been working for years to come into our country. And now they see these people pour into our country at levels that are unprecedented. It's so unfair. And we're not going to do it. We're not going to stand for it. They
Do
suspended.
you want another free fast travel plan?
Maybe in a
remain
second. I
in
wanna
Mexico.
go
We had a
see if I
policy,
can grab
remain
this
in
level
Mexico. You think
35
that was
version of
easy
my
to
gun
get
to do
from the
more damage
Mexican
with it.
government? But I said,
Bonnie,
you must give
heal.
it to us.
What
If you
the
don't
fuck?
give it to us, there will be repercussions.
Very
And
okay.
we gave it
Look
to
at her.
But not easy. Cancel.
He's
those
AFK.
third
I'm just saying,
agreements.
look at that. Look
Demolish
at how little
Title
health
42,
you have.
implemented nationwide catch and release. That's catch and release.
Yeah,
where
go
we
eat blame,
catch
bloody.
them
Yeah,
and
she's
release
out
them
here
into
playing
our country.
fucking bloodied right now.
We catch them and release them into Mexico. There's a slight difference. And took 93. This is the previous administration. 93 executive actions to throw open our border to the world. The entire world is pouring into our country because of this very foolish administration. The greatest invasion in history is taking place right here in our country. They are coming in from every corner of the earth, not just from South America, but from Africa, Asia, the Middle East. They're coming from everywhere. They're coming at levels that we've never seen before. It is an invasion indeed, and this administration does absolutely nothing to stop them. They're coming from prisons. They're coming from jails. They're coming from mental institutions and insane asylums. You know, the press is always on me because I say this. Has anyone seen Silence of the Lambs?
Oh, yeah.
The late, great...
He's gonna get a Silence of the Rams reference.
He'd love to have you for dinner.
I found a fucking hermit
That's
crab.
insane asylums. They're emptying out their insane asylums. And terrorists are coming in at numbers that we've never seen before. Bad things are going to happen.
I'm sorry, what did he
Meanwhile, our crime rate is going up while
Adam
crime
Buletter is coming
statistics all
over to
the
us
world
and he's
are
invading our
going
country.
down because they're taking their criminals and they're putting them into our country. A certain country, and I happen to like the president of that country very much, but he's been getting great publicity because he's a wonderful shepherd of the country. He says how well the country's doing because their crime rate is down. And he said he's training all of these rough people. They're rough. He's training them. And I've been reading about this for 2 years. I think, oh, that's wonderful. Let's take a look at it. But then I realized he's not training them. He's sending all of his criminals, his drug dealers, his people that are in jails, he's sending them all to the United States. And he's different.
Who is this that he's talking about?
He's trying to convince everybody what a wonderful job he does in running the country. Well, he doesn't do a wonderful job. And by the way, if I ran one of the countries, many countries from all over, I would be worse than any of them. I would have had the place totally emptied out already. But we become a dumping ground for the rest of the world, which is laughing at us. They think we're stupid. And they can't believe that they're getting away with what they're getting away with, but they're not going to be getting away with it for long. That's what I can tell you.
Wow.
In Venezuela, Caracas, high crime. Caracas, Venezuela, really a dangerous place, but not anymore. Because in Venezuela, crime is down 72%. In fact, if they would ever win this election,
like that?
I hate to even say that, we will have our next Republican convention in Venezuela because it will be safe. Our cities will be so unsafe, we won't be able. We will not be able to have it there. In El Salvador, murders are down by 70%. Why are they down? Now, he would have you convinced that because he's trained murderers to be wonderful people. No. They're down because they're sending their murderers to the United States of America. This is going to be very bad. And bad things are going to happen, and you're seeing it happen all the time. That's why, to keep our families safe, the Republican platform promises to launch the largest deportation operation in the history of our country. Even larger than that of President Dwight D. Eisenhower from many years ago. You know, he was a moderate, but he believed very strongly in borders. He had the largest deportation operation we've ever had. Just recently, I spoke to the grieving mother of Jocelyn Nungary, a wonderful woman, a precious 12-year-old girl from Houston.
Did you get your gun?
Last month was tied up, assaulted, and strangled to death after walking to the convenience store just a block away
Jesus
from
Christ.
her house. Her body was dumped near the side of the road in a shallow creek, found by some onlookers who couldn't believe what they had witnessed. Charged with Jocelyn's heinous murder are 2 illegal aliens from Venezuela who came across our border, were in custody, and were then released into the country by this horrible, horrible administration that we have right now. I also met recently with the heartbroken mother and sister of Rachel Morin. Rachel was a 37-year-old mom of 5 beautiful children who was brutally raped and murdered while out on a run. She wanted to keep herself in good shape. It was very important to her. She was murdered. The monster responsible first killed another woman in El Salvador before he was led into America by the White House. This White House.
Mysterious gas is going on.
He then attacked a 9-year-old girl and her mother in a home invasion in Los Angeles before murdering Rachel and
let me
Marilyn.
drop some stuff off on my
Traveled all
base real
throughout the
quick,
country,
and then I can
doing
jump in.
tremendous damage. Rachel's mother will never be the same. I spent time with her. She will never be the same. I've also met with the wonderful family of Laken Riley, the brilliant 22-year-old nursing student. She was so proud of being
fear-mongering at this point.
Who was out for a jog on the campus of the University of Georgia when she was assaulted, beaten, and horrifically killed. Yet another
And this is why I don't leave my
American life was
house.
stolen by a criminal alien set free by this administration. And these were incredible people we're talking
My name is
about.
Patch. Welcome to
These
the stream. How's it
incredible
going?
people who died. Tonight, America, this is my vow. I will not let these killers and criminals into our country. I will keep our
I'm
sons
curious to
and
see his
daughters
sources.
safe. As we bring security to our streets, we will help bring stability to the world. I was the first president in modern times to start no new wars.
Wish
You
needs
know,
a Ben
we were
and
the
saying,
toughest, we were the
hey,
most
it's one of them
respected.
criminals.
And you
It's one of
saw
the criminals.
this hungry, strong country run by a very powerful, tough leader. He's a tough guy. Press doesn't like him because he's tough. And he came out recently. They were asking him at an interview, the whole world is exploding. What's happening? What's going on? Viktor Orban, Prime Minister of Hungary, very tough man. He said, I don't want people coming into my country and blowing up our shopping centers and killing people. But they said to him, tell us what's going wrong, what's happening, what is it? He said, there's only one way you're going to solve it. You got to bring President Trump back to the United States because he kept everybody at bay. He used a word I wouldn't use because I can't use that word. Because you'd say it was braggadocious. The press would say he was a braggart. I'm not a braggart. But Viktor Orban said it. He said Russia was afraid of him. China was afraid of him. Everybody was afraid of him. Nothing was going to happen. The whole world was at peace. And now the world is blowing up around us. All of these things that you read about were not going to happen. Under President Bush, Russia invaded Georgia. Under President Obama, Russia took Crimea. Under the current administration, Russia is after all of Ukraine. Under President Trump, Russia took nothing. We defeated 100% of ISIS in Syria and Iraq, something that was said to take 5 years, sir. It'll take 5 years, sir. We did it in a matter of a couple of months. We have a great military. Our military is not woke. It's just some of the fools on top that are woke.
Where's Ronald that?
I'm trying to do homework.
I
'cause
got along
completely
very
forgot, and I
well.
have to
North
make, like, a
Korea, Kim
flowchart and
Jong-un, I
shit.
got along very well with him. The press hated when I said that. How could you get along with him?
I think after this event,
Well, it's nice to get along with somebody who has a lot of nuclear weapons or otherwise, isn't it?
That's fair.
See, in the old days, they'd say, that's a wonderful thing. Now they say, how could you possibly do that?
I'm
No, I got along with them, and
pretty fucking good.
we stopped the missile launches from North Korea. Now North Korea is acting up again, but when we get back, I get along with them. He'd like to see me back, too. I think he misses me, if you want to know the truth. Our opponents inherited a world at peace and turned it into a planet of war. We're in a planet of war. Look at that attack on Israel. Look at what's happening with Ukraine. The cities are just bombed out. How can people live like that where buildings, massive buildings, are falling to the ground? It began to unravel with the disastrous withdrawal from Afghanistan, the worst humiliation in the history of our country. We have never had a humiliation like that. 13 heroic U.S. service members were tragically and needlessly killed. 45 others were horrifically wounded. Nobody ever talks about them. No arms, no legs, face explosions, horrifically wounded. And by the way, we have a man in this room who's running for the U.S. Senate from a great state, Nevada, named Sam Brown, who paid the ultimate price. Thank you, Sam. Thank you, Sam. Thank you. He paid the biggest price probably ever paid by anybody that is running for office, and I think he's going to do great. He's running against a person that is not good, not respected, a total lightweight. But Sam, I think, paid, really, we were talking about it with some of the senators that are working so hard for Sam, but he paid the biggest price of any senator ever to run for the Senate. I don't think anybody's ever what he did. He was a real hero, a really great person, and he's running, and I hope that everybody gets out and votes for Sam Brown. And we also left behind $85 billion worth of military equipment, along with many American citizens.
That's why we're playing Fallout in the background.
Many, many American citizens, emboldened by that disaster, Russia invaded Ukraine. They saw this group of people that were incompetent. We took the soldiers out first. No, we're going to take the soldiers out second. If they would have followed my plan, we had a great plan. But the plan only kicked in if they did everything perfectly, and they weren't doing things perfectly, right. So we said it doesn't kick in. You know, 18 months in Afghanistan, we didn't have one, so they were killing them left and right, snipers. And I spoke to the head of the Taliban. You've heard this story. Abdul, still there, still the head of the Taliban. The press got on me, why would you speak to him? I said, because that's where the killing is. I don't have to speak to somebody that has nothing to do with it. And I told him, don't ever do that. Don't ever do that again. Don't ever, ever do that again. You've got to stop. Because during the Obama administration, many great people and soldiers, but a lot of soldiers were being killed from long distance.
I got the last robot coming up right now.
You're going to be hit harder than anybody's
Hell
ever
yeah.
been hit.
We got one undesirable in the function room. He's a criminal.
And he said, I understand, Your Excellency. He called me Your Excellency. I wonder if he calls the other guy Your Excellency. I doubt it. The other guy gave him everything. I mean, what kind of a deal was that? He walked out, gave him everything. Do you know
Gameplay was an afterthought? Absolutely. It was absolutely an afterthought.
Heal. I don't know where you are, but heal your character.
Stem yourself. I hate that you have one hit point.
Who, me? No, I've been seeing my map for the last, like, however long.
Here, I'll fix it for you.
I said, you'll have to ask your people or one of your wives.
Is this better? I have to block the chat because somebody has said a naughty word in chat.
We had not one attack on an American soldier.
Should be able to see that now. There you go. Saying naughty words in my chat. Shame on y'all.
And then we had that.
That's so much better. Now you can see what I'm doing.
I was not there because of a ridiculous election. But we had that.
Yes, we gotta find sets. Gotta set the table.
They also gave up
you gotta set the table.
Bases anywhere in the world, air bases anywhere in the world, the longest runways, most powerful, hardened, thickened runways. We gave it up, and I liked it not because of Afghanistan. I liked it because of China. It's 1 hour away from where China makes their nuclear weapons.
I'm not gonna lie, his voice could probably put me to sleep.
We were keeping that.
He starts rambling. Oh my god, that could put me to sleep 100%.
China is likewise circling Taiwan, and Russian warships and nuclear submarines are operating 60 miles off the coast in Cuba. Do you know that? No, the press refuses to write about it. If that were me running this country and we had nuclear submarines in Cuba, I will tell you that the headlines every day would be, what's wrong with our president? You don't even hear this. You're not hearing about this. Russia has nuclear submarines and warships 60 miles away, Mr. Congressman, from Miami, by the way, happens to be here. Correct? In Cuba. And that would not be stood for if it were somebody else. They don't want to mention it, but now maybe they will. And the entire world, I tell you this, we want our hostages back, and they better be back before I assume office, or you will be paying a very big price. With our victory in November, the years of war, weakness, and chaos will be over. I don't have wars. I had no wars other than ISIS, which I defeated, but that was...
I came here for the Fridge Goddess, but she doesn't want to talk tonight. She's more entertaining than Trump is. I mean, so I'm sorry. I am gaming as well. That's my bad. See, I dressed up as a clown specifically because this is a funny joke. I was going to get the MAGA hat on too, but I thought that would be too extremist. So we decided not to put that on. I keep getting shushed whenever I talk though, so I stopped talking.
I can't hear. I don't know why you guys are so much louder than this ding dong is, but I can't hear anything.
The USA and Wisconsin.
I stopped talking. I apologize. I'll keep talking then.
Just like I gave you that massive ship contract, and you're doing a very nice job, Governor, right?
Working on it right now. I got two pieces right now coming too. Do you have the centerpieces?
I know, but I have one of the.
These are now
one of the various.
Most
okay, we're good on the
look
settings.
like yachts. So we have to take the bow and we have to make it a little nicer.
Yeah, we need one more centerpiece, and then we just gotta get the undesirables. We need the illegal scorched beasts. They need to stop crossing the borders and coming into the house. The scorched beasts are taking our jobs. The scorched are taking our jobs.
They have a missile defense system.
Oh, we hit it. We got it.
342 missiles.
Got illegal Chinese communist robots, and they're crawling around on the floors.
But we really didn't have the technology many years ago. Remember, they called it Starship.
You can't hear the Fridge Goddess dogs.
Anything to mock him.
We'll fix this. Is this better? Can you hear me now? I mean, you can try with me. And what the future president of the United States is saying. Hear me out. He's talking about giving money to Wisconsin to buy their vote. Good day to you. I lowered the volume, and that's just gonna make me very sleepy now. This is like ASMR now for me. Holy shit, I'm gonna pass out to Trump's voice.
What are we supposed to do now?
We gotta make sure the illegal scorched don't come into the room. They're going to steal the jobs from the robots, and we don't want that.
Robot innovation.
Yeah. No, we actually do just make sure that the scorched don't come into or whatever the undesirables are. We don't want them undesirables in the room.
Gotcha.
So keep the robots alive. We already have the cure for all of that. Hopefully, if we get the cure for Alzheimer's, Biden will know where he's at and probably step down. Turn that idiot off and turn on the real Frank's big rip. How much longer is this guy is he talking for?
That's a great question.
Oh my god, he's been talking for so long, I haven't even realized.
We've been... Holy shit, it's been an hour. It's almost been 2 hours since this motherfucker's been talking.
I'm stuck.
All the time.
Okay, I'm like actually stuck right now.
Honestly, I turned this on because I was waiting for there to be a possible second assassination attempt, and I wanted to make sure that if it happened, I have it live so I can react to it live on stream.
I unstuck myself.
The undesirables up there.
Yeah.
I can't even hit any of that. It's too far
I'm
away.
hitting them with my MG, dude.
If we're going to produce
Don't carry an MG. Okay, fine. I'll switch to this gun.
things that have been done, and some of the things that we're going to do, but AI needs tremendous.
Going down there.
Literally twice
I also want to
the
pick up ammo from
electricity
these
that's
bodies.
available now in our country. Can you imagine? But instead,
Oh
we're
shit, he's
putting
talking about AI.
places where they recharge electric cars. They built 8 chargers at a certain location toward the Midwest. 8 charges for $9 billion.
Charges of scorched beasts coming in. Gonna take all our jobs. They're gonna take the robot jobs. They're going to infect everyone with the scorch virus.
And if you were going to do this all over our country, this crazy electric mandate,
AI gaming Trump videos are beautiful by all memes. I want to see AI. I want to see AI take over. I'd be proud for that. If AI is taking over, AI's got my vote. ChatGPT for president. Yeah. And I gotta pull ChatGPT up in here. I just noticed ChatGPT is not responding.
just a few short days ago, my journey with you nearly ended. We know that. And yet, here we are tonight, all gathered together, talking about the future promise and a total...
No, we just have to wait for the undesirables. I see that ChatGPT is not responding here.
We live in a world of miracles. None of us knows God's plan or where life's adventure will take us. I want to thank Franklin Graham for being here tonight.
Hey, mine are Mace Pants. Fridge Goblin might be small, but they have big personality. They're here to chat and
Settle
have fun
down,
with you.
Goblin.
Let's show those bots how to
Go.
party.
Gotta make it more progressive here. Gotta add the AI.
Is your creature speaking?
Yes, she's speaking. She's alive. She's back. She's here.
Fridge Goblin loves a good
I use
debate on
GPT so much that I don't think it would
Let's explore
even
the
matter
endless
actually make a decision.
possibilities
Just
and
say
see where
you
our
could do.
choices take us.
The story's not quite as good, but I've been very good.
Yeah, Fresh Goblin's back. She's here.
To be honest, I've got to have a little talk with Frank.
Hey, mine are Mace Pants. Fridge Goblin is always here, ready to chat and have a great time with you. Let's keep the conversation
Now it's a fucking
going and
party.
enjoy each other's
We've got a
company.
full ass party going on now.
Yankee Stadium. He had the biggest
I
rally
have
you've ever
big
seen. He
red
was a good
lentils.
rally guy too.
Hell yeah.
I don't know what he's talking about, but he's just mumbling about his childhood at this point.
You know it, mine are Mace
I was
Pants. Fridge Goblin is all about spreading the love and having a great time with their favorite people.
Who's
Let's
talking
keep the
about?
good vibes
Orange
going.
Man. Who else?
The Orange Man or the Fresh Goblin? I've got too many people talking now.
Every single moment we have on Earth.
Fridge Goblin is tiny but mighty, and they're here to have fun and spread positivity. Let's keep the conversation friendly and enjoyable for everyone.
Make the most of every day for the people and for the country that we love.
Fresh Goblin does not have an opinion. She's got to be as open and biased as I am.
The truth is, the movement has never been about me. It has always been about you.
Thank
It's your
you,
movement.
Ducks
It's the biggest
Temperance
movement
Live.
in the history of our
Fridge
country
Goblin
by far.
appreciates the support and is here to make sure everyone has a good time. Let's keep the positive vibes
It
flowing.
has always been about the hardworking, patriotic citizens of
This is getting close to the end, right? He can't be talking for much longer, right?
Sorry,
gotta
mine
be
are Mace
running
Pants.
2 more
Fridge
hours of
Goblin
him,
doesn't
of
steal.
him talking.
Yeah,
All
they
about
just
fun
talked
and
forever.
mischief,
Oh
not
my god,
causing
what a
harm.
nightmare.
Let's focus on good times and adventures instead.
I am here tonight with the opposite message. Your expectations are not big enough. They're not big enough.
I don't think my expectations are big enough either.
Hey, Urban Rebel.
You think
Fridge
Trev has a
Goblin
small
is
baby
here to
dick?
nip right back at you
Is
and
that
keep
why
the
his
chat
expectations
lively and
are too
engaging.
big?
Let's have a great
He's
time
compensating
together.
he's using the expectations as a compensation for his small baby dick.
Is our birthright. But as
Loto,
long as our
please,
energy
for the
is
love of
spent
God,
fighting
stem
each other,
I'm
yourself.
still in the map. I've just been
destiny
sitting
will
in the map
remain
this whole
out of
time.
reach.
I think it's really funny that,
Stem
that I'm
yourself.
like about to die.
Please,
I'm just in
do
the
you
map.
see your help? You're about to
Am I
die.
really?
Our country's true
It's your
I
health.
can't see it. I'm in the map.
You've been
Exit out of your map. You have literally like 1 HP.
a long time.
We are going to come together.
Some say
And
the long.
success
Honestly, I'm surprised nothing has killed you.
Longest time.
Yes.
I said, wow, that's a long time.
It is a story of love, sacrifice, and so many other things. And remember the word.
His health.
Devotion. It's unmatched.
Look at her health. Look at Bono's health. It's so low. Thank God.
Oh, you're talking shit.
Valley Forge and defeated a mighty empire to establish our cherished republic. They fought so hard, they lost so many. They pushed thousands and thousands of miles.
Oh shit, I fucking spilled my table. Oh God, my table. Terrible.
They packed their families into covered wagons, trekked across hazardous trails, scaled towering mountains.
Why are you at my house?
Rivers and rapids.
I'm feeding Fridge Goblin all of my dubious hat stuff.
Bonald has broken into my house.
You have a house now? There you go. Take a look.
Raced into enemy strongholds and stared down death and stared down those enemies to keep alive the flame.
Hold on.
At Yorktown, Gettysburg, and Midway, they joined the roll call of immortal heroes.
Fridge Goblin is not listening anymore. I think she broke again.
No, she's dead.
People, and we have to cherish those people. We can't forget those people. We have to cherish those people.
She keeps crashing. She doesn't like having to talk.
Those great people is a good thing, not a bad thing. They saved our country. No challenge was too much. No hardship was too great. No enemy was too fierce. Together they soldiered on and endured, and they prevailed because they had faith in each other, faith in
Oh no, she's responding now.
they had faith in their God. Just like our ancestors, we must now come together, rise above past differences. Any disagreements?
Coming to take a look at your camp. Oh look, you got a little house.
One nation, pledging allegiance.
I'm going to light it on fire. You will have a burned house when I'm done.
Oh my God, my whole head is...
My house. Everything's fine.
No, my house.
My house.
For your support.
What do you think about my shack?
For your vote.
It looks pretty burned up now.
I know. I wonder how that happened. I think I left the stove on.
Oh, that happens. I do that a lot too.
Look, I've got a couple bobbleheads. I'm pretty happy about those.
Oh yeah, let's go.
To all of the forgotten men and women who have been neglected, abandoned, and left behind, you will be forgotten no longer.
Is he ever going to give us up, though, is the real question.
I wish he would say that.
He's going to give us up.
He's going to give you up. Now, can you imagine getting
He's going to let us down.
Can you imagine getting rickrolled at the RNC? What an insane premise.
Oh, that'd be amazing.
Hold on.
Wait, he might be finishing up.
He has to be. There's no way he's been talking for so long. I don't even know what he's talking about.
Checked out a couple of hours ago.
I only tune back in when he like says weird ass words.
Will ever stop us.
Yes. I'm never gonna give you up.
No matter what obstacles lie in our path, we will keep.
Hold on, I have him as a voice changer. Let me switch my voice over.
Oh my God.
We will not fail. We will not fail.
No matter what dangers come our way. No matter what China does to our people.
This country. We will restore the republic, and we will.
Oh, this motherfucker bringing Manifest Destiny back. Let's fucking get it.
That our people so truly deserve. America's future will be bigger, better, bolder, brighter, happier, stronger, freer.
At least he understands that it is a fucking.
And he's never going to give you up. I'm never going to let you down. I'm never going to run around and desert you.
That sounds so bad.
Is it really? I can't hear myself.
It sounds like he's been. It sounds like Trump if he smoked cigarettes like daily.
America great again. Thank you very much.
And I said, I'm. Wait, hold on.
Wisconsin, God bless you.
And I said, wow, I've never given anyone. I can't do Trump impression right now, I'm too tired. Oh, I found a Grafton monster. Oh, he's done. There's fucking Snallygasts and a Grafton monster up here where I'm at right now.
All right. Oh, jeez.
Tell me why I thought they were gonna do the but-ums at the end there. Okay. Well, that's it. I'm closing YouTube. Oh my god. Okay. Well, that was certainly a thing.
Fridge Goblin is here to bring some fun and mischief to the chat. Mine Mace Pants. Let's keep the positive energy flowing and enjoy our time together. Let's have a great time with our little mischievous friend.
And I said, wow, we have a Grafton monster.
Fridge Goblin is here to add some excitement to the chat. Mine Mace Pants. Let's enjoy the fun and keep the energy up. Let's have a great time together with our little adventurous friend.
Come over here, buddy. Diseased
Fridge
and
Goblin
raged
is all
Grafton
about
monster.
spreading
I probably
positive
shouldn't be
vibes.
fucking taking this
They
bitch
enjoy
on
chatting
solo,
and having a
but
great time with everyone.
I don't give a
Let's
fuck.
keep the
Molotov,
conversation fun
bitch.
and engaging for all.
Molly's. Oh,
Fridge Goblin loves a good mystery. Duck's temper is live. They're always up for some fun and excitement. Let's keep the chat interesting and engaging for everyone involved.
Push over, push over.
Let's keep the chat friendly and lighthearted. Mine Mace Pants. Fridge Goblin enjoys positive interactions and good vibes. Let's focus on having a great time together and spreading
also
joy.
Living at my house. Oh, Bonald is. Fridge, you alive? You there?
Fridge Goblin is always up for a good time. They love spreading joy and mischief. Let's keep the chat fun and full of good vibes.
Hold on, this
Embrace
shit's
the
loud.
playful energy with our little mischievous friend.
Okay, goodbye.
Sorry, my mic.
Oh god, why do you sound so crazy? What's happening? Why are you cutting out every second letter? Uh-oh.
Fridge Goblin doesn't need math when they have mischief and fun to keep them
Hello?
busy. They're more about spreading joy and brightening up the chat. Let's enjoy the playful energy together.
Refrigerator, you are not talking. Like, I can hear you trying to talk, but it's like...
Fridge Goblin loves to bring a smile to your face. Mine Mace Pants. Let's keep the chat lighthearted and fun. Enjoy the playful energy and laughter as we spend time together.
Oh my god! Yeah, your Trump is getting better the more you gotta practice it. See, I would love to be able to change
this Robo-Fridge concept. Duck's
That's a little
Temper's
better.
live. They love exploring new ideas and technologies. Let's see where this conversation leads us with a sense of adventure.
I don't know what you can unplug and replug, but you should unplug and replug something.
Fridge Goblin is always interested in innovative ideas. Duck's Temper is live. They enjoy discussing new concepts and possibilities. Let's keep the conversation engaging and fun as we explore the world of technology together. Fridge Goblin is all about mischief and fun. Mine Mace Pants. They bring a playful energy to the chat. Let's enjoy their presence and keep the conversation lighthearted for a delightful time together.
Because I think it's much funnier than Fridge. Have you seen? There's a really funny bit by this guy called Shane Gillis where he's like, he has a really good Trump impression. It's really funny, but he's talking about like if Trump. This was before the shooting ever happened, but he's like, if Trump were to ever to be like shot or assassinated, he's like, it would be funny as fuck because he has this really good Trump impression, and he was like, he'd be up there and he'd be like, I can't do the Trump impression.
Okay, so he was.
You have to do it because I can't do it.
He was like,
really funny
because he was talking. He was basically like, he's like, out of all the presidents, that would be the funniest to see, get shot. It would be Trump because he'd be up on the stage and be like, my opponent is gay. I said, wow, look at how gay he is. And then the shooter starts coming up and points the gun at him, and then Trump just goes like, you're gay. I looked at the shooter and said, "Wow, I've never seen someone so gay." And then he gets shot. And he's gonna make a funny noise and be like, "Ugh," as he like falls down.
Hello? Hello?
You're still stuck in the void.
You've been put in like the roof.
You've been swallowed by the fucking void. Wait. It's getting better. It's getting better the more you talk.
Yeah, you're getting out of the cave. You've clearly been trapped in.
I'm in a hole. It won't stop. I don't know what's going on. I gotta keep it off. Everything.
Yeah, just keep walking and you'll get out of the mine shaft.
Donald, how do you like my fuckboy hair?
I like your little hut. It's not a little hut. It's a nice little house. Oh my god, why do you have fuckboy hair?
That's what I said. You like my fuckboy hair?
Oh my god. I think it's a creeper on the side of your house though.
What?
This is no better. I'm gonna be real with you. You might want to get rid of the voice changer right about now because it's not working for you.
What the fuck?
Yeah, that would do it. See, something Bonald, okay, so
Yes.
I changed my hair again.
Are you still streaming?
So
Okay.
something I enjoy doing with my characters is as I progress, since I can change the appearance very easily, like I've added some scars to the face and I've changed the hair so it looks like he's been out in the wasteland for a while.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I might just not run the helmet. I kind of like it without the helmet.
Yeah, I think it looks a little bit better personally.
See, I thought I had an ability to create a cowboy
Fridge
hat.
Goblin loves a good challenge. Ducks Temperus Live. They enjoy playing games and keeping things interesting. Let's embrace the mystery and fun as we decode the messages together. Fridge Goblin wants chat to know that FridgeGoddess's mic is broken. Let's show some understanding and support while they fix the technical issue. Fridge Goblin is ready to keep the chat lively in the meantime.
Okay. Yeah. Anyway, I am gonna go to bed, so have a good night,
Fridge
y'all.
Goblin is a versatile little friend. Ducks Tempers Live. They can adapt to different
Night.
situations and moods. Let's appreciate their ability to bring new flavors to the chat and enjoy the variety. Fridge Goblin is signing off now. Remember, stay mischievous and full of joy until we meet again. Take care, chat.